A few years ago in Eretz Yisrael, there was a bocher that he had a kash on a Gemara. He asked it to his Rebbe. The Rebbe said, check in the library, maybe one of the Sforim asked you kasha. He went and he looked and he found a sefer mechaber that asked this kasha. But this bocher didn't like the answer. He didn't like the answer that was given. He told his Rebbe said, so, you have the address, this is Eretz Yisrael, get on a bus and tell the mechaber you don't like his answer. He takes the sefer, he gets on a bus, he looks at the address, the name of the mechaber is Yosef. He goes, an elderly woman answers the door. Can I speak to Yosef? She looks him in the eyes and says, Yosef has not lived here for 10 years. But I'll give you his address where you could find him. The elderly woman gives the new address of Yosef that hasn't lived there for over 10 years. The boy takes another 2 buses, the sefer's in his hand, he jumps off the bus, he goes to the new address, he rings the bell, and who answers the door? A man with long hair. Multiple body piercings, tattoos off the kazoo, and tie-dyed clothing. And he looks at him and says, you're Yosef? He says, yeah. What do you want? What the boy really wanted was to run away. What the boy really wanted was to cry. But it wasn't an option. So, Yosef's waiting and he says, you wrote the sefer? He says, yeah. I didn't like something that you answered. Yosef says, 1 second. He runs, gets a yarmulke, and he puts it on his long hair. What didn't you like? And all of a sudden, the boy told him what he didn't like. Yosef, with the hair, with the tattoos, with the body piercings, with the tie-dyed clothing, he became like he was 15 years earlier, the Arisha Bechabura. He was fighting, and he was arguing, the Rashba, and the Ritva, and the Rambam, and Mishra Sabarim, and the Ktsais. And he wasn't budging. He was fighting for his answer in his sefer. It wasn't his oxygen, it was his life. And he wouldn't budge. He did give the boy the explanation of what happened to him in yeshiva and why he ended up the way he is. I'm not going into that now. The boy stood there shaking. The man in front of him just argued like the Arisha B'Chabura and defended his answer. And then the man turns to the bocher and says, do you have my sefer? And the boy says, yeah, I have a copy right here. He says, I don't have a copy, can I have it? And he gave Yosef his sefer. The next day he's in yeshiva, and he tells the Rebbe what happened. And the Rebbe tells him, go to the phone, call the woman. It's obviously his mother. Tell his mother what happened. He runs to the phone, he dials the number, the elderly woman answers. He says, I'm the bocher that was by you yesterday. I asked for Yosef. She says, stop. 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 I don't know who you are. I don't know what happened when you went. But Yosef is my son. My son hasn't been home in more than 10 years. We haven't spoken in that time. I don't know what you said to him, and I don't know what you spoke to him about, but I just got a phone call from my son, and he said to me, Ma, I'm coming home, and my Yosef is going to be walking home in this door in the next few minutes. When a person is willing to believe in someone, when a person is willing to show someone validation and acknowledge them and believe in them like the Bocher did with Yosef, then Yosef could call his mother and say, Ma, I'm coming home.